Have you ever juiced blueberries on a juice fast and they turned into jelly and you realized it was too much fiber, so you threw them out on your juice fast? You wasted money. Of course you haven't. I did that. I'm the health guru, not you. I'm gonna help 5 people right now if you don't mind. Ow.
He's walking somewhere.
Not today, son. No, I learned my lesson. Even though my colors are now clashing, I'm not gonna be burnt. No. If you ever have a question, just post it down below. If it's interesting, I will consider answering it if I have any idea what the hell you're talking about. Enjoy your videos, so much information. I just started the carnivore diet to see if it helps with constipation. However, I haven't pooped in like 4 days, but the bloating is gone. Is less bowel movements normal on the carnivore diet? Depends who you ask. If you ask Chafee once a week, that's good, you're good to go. You're not constipated. It's not backing up into every orifice of your head. Can't we just stick with what we already know? It's like 24-hour transit time is good. It's like most people agree with that. I don't know why people like me have to like latch on to these fad experiments. And then we're like, oh, this is a new normal. We don't poo as much, huh? You constipated too, Jimmy? And it's like, yeah, I am. It's a lot of meat, no fiber. It's not normal. Like, things should move. Even raw meat eating cats poo every day, 24 to 36 hours, it's gone. It's out of their short digestive tract. So it's like, right now I'm doing fruit and meat. I'm trying to like flush the meat out from the night before with all this fruit. It's just like juice, hydrate it, push it with fiber. It's, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm very bloated actually right now, but I just see it over and over again. Keto diet, main complaint, constipation. But the bloating's gone. So like when I was carnivore, I didn't have bloating. There wasn't a ton of discomfort, but I would get these cramps and it would build up and it's like, something's in there. And then when it does happen, it's like, yeah, a lot was in there and it was hurting me. So like I'm a special case. I have a very sensitive colon, but it's not normal to not go every 24 to say 48 max. If you're going beyond that, you're constipated and you're backing up and it's likely long-term issues for you. So don't listen to these people who are like once a week. That's the new normal. That's what I do. It's like, cause you're a freak. He cooks a big roast and leaves it out on the counter for days. Who does that? I thought meat went bad. You can do that with raw meat and it ferments and it's okay, but he's doing it with cooked. I don't get it. Carnivore people. Here's a rare music question. I'm sorry if you've answered this somewhere else, but do you use FL Studio? I do not. I don't like it. That was one of the first programs I tried and I made a couple songs and it's okay, but it's just very basic. Like a lot of people, to make music in that, they're just clicking these notes in. It's not music. It's like you can play the piano, but it's for people who have zero idea what they're doing. It's like, oh look, I made a song. I clicked these 4 bars and it repeated and wow, I'm an artist. I feel most at home with Reason. I can make really good music with it. I've tried to go to other programs, but then you have to relearn that program and then you waste so much time. If you just stick with what you know, get really good at it, you're fine. So like if you know FL Studio, stay with it and just master it. I really need to make more music. I feel like this is kind of a job. So I feel like I gotta make videos all the time and that's what I focus on. I want to do it, but I also want to have more music. I'm using the same stuff over and over again. You're probably sick of it. But like I love making slow motion footage to music and it's fun when I make a new song and then I put some footage to that and I don't know, I haven't found the balance of like make lots of music, but also make lots of money on YouTube. It's like, I don't make much on the music. How are you remineralizing your teeth now that you're back doing it without all the chemical products? I wanted to try the Dr. Ellie Phillips protocol, but couldn't bring myself to buy all the stuff. Teeth need some serious help after 2 years, mostly fruit. Love the channel, always thumbs up your videos. Eat a raccoon fur, mustard, burrito, whatever, thumbs down. Yeah, that protocol was a nightmare. One of you jabronis suggested it to me and I was desperate at the time and things were not going well, so I was like, okay, I'll try anything. It was all fluoride and chemicals, but the way she spoke was like, this works, it's gonna work, all my clients get better on this, and I got so much worse on that and the carnivore diet. People say, oh, you can't get tooth decay on the carnivore diet. Never seen it happen. You saw it first here. It was like way worse. I did the before and after. I was like, wow, what the hell happened? Wow, that was a big ship. Wow, cool. Was that in the background? Neato. So I got way worse on that. And then I switched over to Nelson's Naturals because I just looked like, how do you remineralize the teeth? And there was a bunch of people, and I would say like 5 different people talked about that, and they were all using that toothpaste. So I've been using that, and I also got these mineral drops. I forget what they're called. Boom, Dr. Eddie or something. It was like, he makes good stuff. They were expensive as hell in Canada though. It's like $20 for 2 bottles in America, but to get it into Canada, it's like $70. Like, what the hell are you talking about? But whatever, it works. So I'm doing all this fruit and my teeth feel better than they've ever felt. So usually I rinse out after I've eaten some fruit and then put those mineral drops in, swish it around. Do that throughout the day, and just don't eat too much acidic food. It's not the sugar that F's you, it's the acids. The worst teeth pain I've ever had is from over consuming vinegar, sauerkraut, all the fermented foods. It's the acids that will kill you. Sugar, like, you're fine. Dried fruit can do it too. Let's not just let sugar off the hook here. It's bad news, but if you rinse your mouth out after, it seems to be okay. The dried fruit will stick to you. Starch, probably not the best either. That's very sticky. So it's like, things are going great, and I do believe protein comes into play at some point because I'm eating the meat at night and my teeth feel great. So it's like, when I was fruit-based without any meat, there was nightmares. So just low acid, use that Nelson's Naturals, and you can make it yourself with just like mineral powders and calcium carbonate and coconut oil. Do whatever you have to do. But you can buy it. It's not that expensive. It's way more expensive than the dollar store toothpaste your grandma used. But you'll repair. Don't let people say, oh, you can't. I got some cracked teeth and I don't know what's gonna happen in my mouth in later years, but so far so good. I moved. Your attention span was drifting and I brought you back to reality. Plus my life was on fire. I found cover in the shady afterlife. What are your thoughts on afterlife? I have thoughts. I was just thinking this the other day. Sometimes don't you feel like life is so hard that like you could never go through another one again? Like there's so many ups and downs to like really well-meaning people, it seems. Like I just heard Dr. Brooke Goldner's son died. I'm so sorry, my God. He was young, he was like in an accident. And just, can you imagine that? Like I just lost my mom and that was painful as hell. Imagine, I think it's way worse. It would hurt so much more. Just, I don't even want to remind her that that happened. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but like, here's a woman who's helping the world heal. Like she's healed so many people, and then God just throws these change of direction plans for you. It's like, okay, can you handle this? It's like, no, I can't. And I just think of this so many times, like, imagine, part of me thinks I would love to learn in this life and then use that in my next life. I'd do it so much better. I'd start eating healthier at a younger age and I would avoid these jabby doos, and I'm like, whoa. It would be fun times to do another life. And then I just think of my life as it's happened and I'm like, man, never again would I ever want. Just imagine that somebody maps out your life and says, this is what's gonna happen to you. And you're just reading it over like, oh my God, oh, wow. Just, oh, you're almost gonna die in Thailand, but don't worry about it. They'll say you have to cut out your organs and you're gonna refuse it and you'll make it home and you'll do a juice fast, you'll be fine. And it's like so many things have happened to me that oh, you're gonna get this chest rash that's more itchy than anything and you're gonna wanna end your life. But you'll fix it in a couple weeks, you'll be fine, you'll do a dry fast. No food for 9 days, okay. Like none of us would sign up for this, but they say that we do. Like we choose our life and we choose our parents and we choose our path, and it's like, okay, I'm ready for a challenge. Wow, the spirit me is a lot tougher than the human me, because I'm done with the challenges. We're done. We learned what you wanted. So it's like, damn, afterlife, what happens? That's why I'm trying to like not sin. right now. Just be good, be on God's side. It's like, look, I'm doing good things, but I'm kind of not. Like, I still sometimes will get impatient and bored, and I'll download a movie that's not out yet. And it's like, I didn't want to pay the full price. That's too much. I'll rent it later. I'll pay some money later. So I'm just like a sneaky online bastard. And so that's my sin, and I do have sinful thoughts about women sometimes. It's like, it's hard. I'm a man. So it's like, I'm just trying to tame the beast there. But the afterlife, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know if we reincarnate and do this over and over again until we get it right, or is this just like a one-time thing? We're in this density and then other worlds are better. Like, I've just heard over and over again that Earth is like the toughest place to be. And it's like, yeah, you really want to do that again? I don't know, man. I would like some more creative and just happy people working together, and it's not this pressure of everything working against you at all times. Who's lying about what, and who do you trust? And it's a maze down here, a hell maze, and it's weird. So if you've made it this far, good luck. Congratulations. How the hell did you do it? It's hard. Just pat yourself on the back. You survived Earth. Good for you. Never come back here. All right, last question here. Do you sleep well while fasting? I find that when I dry fast or even do OMAD early in the day, that I have a hard time falling asleep. I think that improves over time. I just did that 8.5 day dry fast. Every night was great. I fell asleep like almost instantly, and for like a good 8 hours, if not maybe 6 sometimes. And there was like one day where I was just kind of alert and aware till like 1 a.m. I tried going to bed at 10:30 and it wasn't happening, so I just went out and read, and okay, 1 a.m. and then I fell asleep. So it was like one day I had short sleep, still had energy the next day, not much. It was dry fast energy, very low. But like in the beginning, yeah, on my 21 day water fast, I was like very restless at night. It was one of the more annoying things. I feel like it's partly toxins in your system floating around, heavy metals, and it's like you're just irritated and restless, and it's like you can't relax. We're meant to be calm and at peace, but we've been poisoned so heavily. We all know Jesus, 40 days, he wasn't struggling till, oh man, I'm so thirsty. Like, he was just like at peace, grounding, meditating the whole time, like talking to God. Like, fun times for him, I bet. But like in the beginning, yeah, I had all those restless nights, and it was one of the more annoying parts about fasting, just knowing that's gonna happen. Like, okay, I'm probably only gonna sleep 4 hours tonight, and just being awake with your own thoughts, especially when you have nothing to eat, those thoughts become magnified, and if the thoughts aren't good thoughts, then it's like, it's annoying and you don't want to be in them. But like this last dry fast, it was fine. I was totally fine. I slept well, and my thoughts are good. For the most part, we got good thoughts over here. Like, I'm happy, I'm calm. It wasn't like, this agitation energy. So you got to build up your fasting muscle. I've been doing this for like 15 years, if not more. Like, I used to water fast in the beginning when I first got colitis. I would do like a 1 day fast, because that would just help rest the gut. And then I would go back to eating fast food and junk. But like 1 day fast, and then 2, and then 3, and oh my God, I'm nauseous and crazy. Like in the beginning, it's terrible, and you don't even want to push past it. But then it just becomes like you're doing it for spiritual and mental health, because your physical body is cleaner, and you don't feel all these like nauseous symptoms and headaches. Like, I didn't have water for 8.5 days, not one headache, not 1 second of nausea. Like, it was just like smooth sailing the whole time, just kind of weak, because I wasn't tapped into prana. Oh, those breath Aryans. So it's like, if you can overcome that, and if I could have actual energy, I would just be like doing stuff all day long. So fasting is a muscle you got to build up over time, and it's taken me many years and many like 2 to 3 day dry fast failing. And then, oh, we got a 4 day, cool. Oh, 5 days. And now I'm 8.5, and next year it'll be 9 or 10 maybe. We'll see. So just keep at it. I believe in fasting. It's great. It's just the short-term ones, 1 day fasts, they're not super powerful. in my opinion, intermittent fasting. It's the long ones. Like, I feel very changed after this 8.5 day. I'm not reacting to the fruit and I'm really enjoying it, especially with the balance of the meat at night. I love fruit all day long. I'm craving it, I'm loving it. And then I eat this satisfying meat meal and it's like, oh, I'm loving that. I feel so good. It's just great and my skin's not breaking out. So far, so good on that one. So I am bloated as hell though, I'll tell you that, and digestion's weird. But like, we're pushing through that. If I can have good energy and good skin, I could tolerate some bloating and gas. So like, those are the two pillars we're focused on and life is good. So fast slowly, build it up, cleanse a bit here, juice fast, had a bit of meat. It's fun times. So I think we are done here. Sorry I'm so darkened in the shade, but I feel protected. I'll tell you that much. You thumbing up that video? You clicked the thumb down button, by the way. I know why you did it. Because you fasted for 17 nights on lemon pledge. It cleans sinks, not your filthy temple. You can't use dish soap to clean your ass. We've learned that by now. So I'm gonna leave. I am grounded, by the way. It is important to do so. And thank you for donating your Bitcoin technology to my life. I'm gonna leave now. Beautiful life. Hello, Seagull. Subscribe for more videos. See you next.